a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note. Don't worry, be happy. In every life we have some trouble, but when you worry you make it double. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy now. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Ain't got no place to lay your head. Somebody came and took your bed. Don't worry, be happy. The landlord say your rent is late. He may have to litigate. Don't worry, be happy. Look at me, I'm happy. Don't worry, be happy. I give you my phone number. When you worry, call me. I make you happy. Don't worry, be happy. Ain't got no cash, ain't got no style, ain't got no gal to make you smile. But don't worry, be happy. Cause when you worry your face will frown, and that will bring everybody down. So don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy now. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, don't do it. Be happy. Put a smile on your face. Don't bring everybody down like this. Don't worry. It will soon pass, whatever it is. Don't worry, be happy.
So what I believe you were trying to say is thank you.
Thank you?
You're welcome.
What? No. I didn't. I wasn't. Why would I ever say that? I mean,
I see what's happening, yeah. You're face to face with greatness and it's strange. You don't even know how you feel. It's adorable. Well, it's nice to see that humans never change. Open your eyes, let's begin. Yes, it's really me, it's Maui, breathe it in. I know it's a lot, the hair, the bod. When you're staring at a demigod, what can I say except you're welcome? For the tides, the sun, the sky. Hey, it's okay, you're welcome. I'm just an ordinary demiguy. Hey, what has two thumbs and pulled up the sky? When you were waddling yay high, this guy. When the nights got cold, who stole you fire from down below? You're looking at him, yo. Oh, also I lasso the sun. You're welcome to stretch your days and bring you fun. Also I harness the breeze. You're welcome to fill your sails and shake your trees. So what can I say except you're welcome? For the islands I pulled from the sea. There's no need to pray, it's okay, you're welcome. Ha! I guess it's just my way of being me. You're welcome, you're welcome. Well, come to think of it, kid. Honestly, I could go on and on. I could explain every natural phenomenon. The tide, the grass, the ground. Oh, that was Maui just messing around. I killed an eel, I buried its guts. Sprouted a tree, now you got coconuts. What's the lesson? What is the takeaway? Don't mess with Maui when he's on a breakaway. And the tapestry here in my skin is a map of the victories I win. Look where I've been, I make everything happen. Look at that, me, mini Maui, just look at that. Well, anyway, let me say you're welcome for the wonderful world you know. Hey, it's okay, you're welcome. Well, come to think of it, I gotta go. Hey, it's your day to say you're welcome. Cause I'm gonna need that boat. I'm sailing away, you're welcome. Cause Maui can do everything but float. You're welcome. And thank you.
Hello everybody, how you doing? On the dollar, on the 4-hourly close, we do the live stream. Of course, no dump happening. No emergency, not urgent. I don't know what you guys doing here. You should probably go do something else. Oh, sorry about that. Bitcoin is back in green, 0.32 on the daily. As you'll see up here, on the daily time frame. Guys, you gotta understand. Then when stop dumps, you see failure. You will see weakness. You will see supports getting wrecked. But nothing is getting wrecked, guys. Nothing is getting wrecked. Yes, it was a dump. We had a nice line. It crossed the 4-hourly line towards the downside. No problem. What did we do on the daily time frame? Just hit the 20 moving average, bounced right back up again. Got everybody super scared. If this was very bearish, if this was the top, there is no way this candle will go back to green. There is no way. If this was top and we are supposed to go down and there was, mostly sellers here at the top, there is no way we would do something like this on the chart. No way. Milan Petrov, how you doing, man? What's up? Anthony, great tune. Nothing wrong with the charts. No pullbacks. No pullbacks. Sorry about that. Oh. Don't worry, be happy. So I tried to use very, friendly thumbnail, very friendly music, so you guys would relax a little bit. I mean, the daily close is not done yet. Technically, still 4 hours left. I understand. I see that. On the 4 hourly, technically, we are not above all moving average, but we are moving, if you remove 10 moving average, like we are above 10, 20 moving average, right? No, sorry, 20, 50 moving average. So when big moves comes, you will know the big moves because the dump will be legit. This is not a legit dump. That's all I'm trying to say. 2 live streams today. Thanks for calming us down. No emergency. Is that a rock? Is that the rock? What kind of rock? Dr. Carla. Well, I'm trying to, call myself, not only you, but it's a little bit different. Like, I'm not really worried about the dump. And I haven't been worried, throughout today. I've been posting on Twitter, stuff. I was at work, so I've been posting on Twitter. I couldn't actually do anything. But I don't see anything wrong with the chart just yet. I mean, over here we went down below 10, bounced off of 20, bounced off 20 again, getting this doji up here. I mean, on the daily time frame, something needs to happen that, that's gonna make us, a little bit more bearish than it is. But I don't see it. I was looking at this line over here. I even posted in the chat, I think, over here. Like, we just bounced off the line. Yes, the 4-hourly up here, should not have gone down. It went down a little bit. We had this very nice line up here, right? And went above this line and we were like, yeah, we need to do this move up here, and then bam, right back down again. So what we need to do right now over here is, get back above the line. But you can see that down here we got this triangle going on. So it is going to happen very, very soon. If you go back above the line, it's pretty much confirmed. And then you go above these highs up here, that's pretty much, bullish momentum kicking in. On the other side, if you fall out up here, below this line up here and go below these lows up here, so you got highs, you got lows, whichever side you break out of, you still have, you know, some kind of hoping this is gonna bounce over here or, you know, reject over here. But if you break through the support levels down here, or you break through the resistance levels up here towards the upside and downside, it's pretty much done. Calm like a bomb. Yeah, bomb is very calm before it goes off. So everybody, yeah. So you don't want your, you know, your wife and your girlfriends, you know, to be very calm. You want them to, you know, get the, you know, these small, you know, rages from time to time, because if they're calm all the time, you know it's gonna blow off at one point. So there is that. So yeah, so this 4-hourly candle up here closed above the 10, 20 and 50 moving average up here. We are still below 10 moving average, but you know, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. We just bounced down here. On the 1-hourly time frame, you'll see that we kind of curved down here on the support, and right now we bounced above the 50 and 200 moving average. We are still below the support levels, of course, over here, as you can see up here. So we can still go up here and get rejected again. But these are small time frames. Like, you know, we oftentimes look at these small time frames to see some kind of moves, you know, immediate moves towards the upside or something like that can actually happen. They can tell us that, you know, okay, this might actually continue towards the upside, but they're not very, you know, they're not very, what are you gonna say? They're not very reliable. They're not very reliable indications. So the small time frames are not very good. But you know, the big time frames up here, we still got 4 hours left. So you know, we won't be streaming for 4 hours, but you know, we went down, we went up. Right now we created this doji. If this again closes down here below, then we can, you know, start talking about something basic happening. Not only that, if you look at the 4-hourly time frame, guys, if you look at the 4-hourly time frame, we got a low, we got a higher low, and right now we got also a higher low as well. Let me see if this is higher low, you know, above this one, or are this did they close at the same place? Because technically this is, you know, low, higher low, and then this should be not be lower low, it should be higher low. Let's see that. Let's zoom in very nicely up here. Let's put the line down here. Yeah, well, technically we got a higher low again. We got a higher low again. Let me just remove this thing up here. Not this thing. We got a higher low again. You can see up here. This was low, and this again higher low. So we got a higher low all the way through. We got a low, higher low, higher low, technically speaking, right? So we got a higher lows all the way through, which is very good. This, I mean, that's a bullish indication, right? When you do stuff that, you know, bears cannot do. Bears couldn't push it down, you could push it up. That means that you are, you know, technically another indication that we are a little bit bullish, right? So there is that. Right now, you know, the 4 hours are pulling a little bit back. We definitely don't want to, you know, create, you know, some kind of lower high. You know, something like this over here or something like that, crappy. But you know, it doesn't look that bad. It doesn't look that bad. What's happening with altcoins right now? Altcoins are not dumping that much either. You know, something, you know, it's 1% here, you know, give or take 1%. Not actually, you know, anything special over here happening. So there is that. That is it. Okay, guys, let's take 5-minute break, and then we look at, you know, a little bit on the you know, what's happening with gold. I've seen a lot to talk about gold today. We're gonna check out, you know, what's happening with DXY and stuff like that. But you know, first 5 minutes break, because I just actually ate, so you know, I need a 5-minute break, and then I'll put some, you know, chill music in the background, so you can listen to that. I don't know what I'm gonna play in the background. What's really chill music? Sunny.
So what I believe...
Not this one. This was... this one up here. Yeah. You just put this on endless for a little while. And, you know, I'm just gonna take down the dishes. And then we're gonna do, you know, a little bit more on TA. And what's happening in Bitcoin. It's not a really important stream. It's no emergency stream, not urgent, not anything. You know, everything's doing fine. No problem.
you dream of, dreams really do come true. Ooh, someday you wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind. Be where trouble melts like lemon drops, high above the chimney top. That's where you find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, and the dreams that you dare to, oh why can't I? Oh, someday I wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind. Be where trouble melts like a lemon drops, high above the chimney top. That's where you find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. The dreams that you dare to, why, oh why can't I?
You ready?
Trouble melts like a lemon drops high above the chimney top, that's where you find me. Oh, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high.
I don't know. What is the final break?
You did it too. Why, oh why can't I?
Didi, how you doing? Arvin Danger, chilling music. Let's see up here. Okay. We can relax. We can relax. We can chat about the dumps. We can chat about the pumps. We can chat about people. There is actually a guy actually screenshotted. Let me find the screenshot. I'll show you something. Yeah, there is this. Let me post it in the chat. Oh, it's playing in the background. 2 songs. So this is a screenshot I posted because I wanna talk a little bit about this because, you know, people. There we go. So, oftentimes there are people with, you know, huge confidence that seem very, very sure in what they are talking about. And one of these people is a guy called XO. One of these people is a guy called XO. Let me find the guy, XO. This guy. I showed videos to Mladen about him, you know, and I do keep, you know, he has 1 hour ago, he has live stream, right? Does he have live stream right now? No, live stream in 2 hours. And he seems very sure. Not the amount I want to buy is 57-20, but now here at Resistance they allowed out bullish. It's not about being bearish or bullish. Range, high rejection, and I'll short every time. So he's shorting the, you know, range up here at the top. Simple as that, right? One line trade Z was good enough up here. He and SZ, you know, are like pals. Currently short from 220. You know, he does a lot of stuff. But he's talking about, you know, that he's trading ranges. Now he did not buy the bottom. He did not buy the bottom, so he of course has, you know, bearish incentives, if you want to call it like that. But the thing about this guy, and I like watching him because he's so confident in what he talks about, and I like watching confident people, not because they are right, but because they believe it so hard that they might be right. There might be some kind of gold nuggets there that you can pick up, right? So I like watching confident people because they often do have some kind of sense of superiority, or they have some kind of sense of they know it, you know, what they are talking about, and they take pride in whatever they are doing, right? So confidence, I you know, when I see somebody doing TA and they're not very confident, it's like, they even know what you're doing, right? But if somebody is actually has confidence, they oftentimes, you know, put their, you know, their soul into that, and they might be onto something somewhere, right? But the thing that I want to say is that confidence does not mean skill, and confidence doesn't mean that you know what you're actually confident about. Like, there are a lot of people who are very bad at stuff. They have high confidence, right? So just because somebody is very confident in something does not mean that they are right. That's what I'm trying to say. Another thing that you gotta know is that I just posted in chat. There has been this guy, Grinding Poet. I have been in this game for decades. I know it better than most. As I said in my show, Ripple will lose the case and Bitcoin will top here at 29k. Dooming days are ahead. So, based on this post, Grinding Poet, we should believe him because he's been in the game for decades. Again, people that have been in the game for decades does not mean they know what they're talking about. You got people that are playing, you know, competitive games, doesn't matter what kind of game that is, you know. World of Warcraft, League of Legends, Counter-Strike, doesn't matter, you know. StarCraft. There can always be people that have been playing these games for years and years and years, and they're still, you know, bronze level tier, and they don't improve, right? So just because you've done something for a very, very long time does not mean that you are actually good at it. Yeah, sure, you know the game and stuff like that, but does not mean that you know how to play the game. Does not mean that you know how to play the game. A lot of people take pride. I've been in this game for decades. I have been doing this for 15, 20 years. Garrett Soloway, for example, right? And people assume that, you know, doing something for, you know, 10, 20 years automatically makes you an expert, which it doesn't. People assume that confidence means skill, and it doesn't, right? Because you can have new guys coming to the game, totally new guys, after 1 month, you know, diamond, they just kind of get it, you know. Some of these people, for example, CryptoFace is one of those people when it comes to trading, right? Because he just gets it, right? There are other people that, you know, just kind of get the game, and they kind of know. And they don't need 10 years to play the game, to understand the game, decades, stuff like that. They don't need that. They instantly know the game. They're good people. Not often they are also not very confident as well, right? So confidence and, you know, years in the game does not mean that you know the game. I'm not saying that I know the game. I'm not saying that I'm overly, you know, that, you know, I know it all. I'm just gonna say that, you know, what I believe, but I'm just saying that I've seen a lot of these people, and, you know, it has been processed being in crypto space and learning that, you know, confidence does not equal, you know, skill, because there are a lot of people who are very, very sure about, you know, certain stuff in life, and when you get to the bottom of it, they actually don't know. I don't know, I probably mentioned this before. I oftentimes, you know, would argue with people on internet, and they would like run me over because they are so confident about something, and they just push through that you are like, okay man, you are so confident, you know it, right? But then one time I was like, no, because I knew for a fact that I was right. And this guy was, you know, confidence sky high, bashing me, you know, telling me this thing, that thing, you know, and I was like, no, you're still wrong. What happened at the end of the chat, end of the discussion? He was like, sorry man, I was just kidding. Because that's what I say at the end. They know they don't know what they're talking about, but they're faking confidence. But when you get them at the end, they're like, I was just joking, man, just a prank, just a joke. Do not confuse confidence and years in the game with the skill. That said, there is a lot of people right now in Twitter and everywhere that, you know, they are saying they know what's gonna happen. And we can say for 100% fact that, you know, very, very small amount of people know what's gonna happen. Even us don't know what's gonna be. We are staying bullish. The reason I'm staying bullish is because price hasn't dumped down. The reason I'm staying bullish because this 4-hourly candle is the price hasn't, you know, closed the daily candles below the very important levels. The reason I'm staying bullish is not because I know that price is gonna go up or down. It's because it just hasn't, you know, gone down yet. Because if it goes down, I'm gonna be like, oops, I was wrong, you know, we broke the resistance, but I won't be waiting till we come down to 15k to say that I was wrong. It's gonna be very, very fast, and, you know, we need to switch on the dime. But whether it's gonna go up or down, we can only work with probability and say that I think still there is still bigger probability to go up. And some kind of topping out patterns, they often have some kind of extensions, especially on the weekly time frame. Some kind of extensions, some kind of very bearish pattern. This over here looks like a bearish pattern, but actually not. It's very actually a small pattern up here. I haven't seen, you know, many of these kind of topping out patterns up here. That's why, I mean, it does kind of look bearish. You got these, you know, curvature up here, you know, rounded top and stuff like that. Like, there is definitely, you know, several ways you can actually look at this. You know, it's breaking the supports, but it's still not breaking the supports, man. Still not breaking the support. Over here, you know, you might say that, you know, this over here already broke right now. It's doing this, you know, zigzag thing up here that's gonna fall down. But until it falls down below over here, you know, Maybe it's just like they think you're right, but it's pride. It might be that. It might be a lot of things. But what I want to tell you guys is when you see somebody being confident in something, and if you think you know something and the other guy knows something, and you believe you're right, and the other guy is gonna, of course, they're gonna come and argue with you and debate with you on all kind of levels, and come with all kind of stuff. But at the end of the game, if you stick with your beliefs, if you are so sure about that, and he fails to prove his side, you will notice that they'll be like, ah man, it's a prank, just joking. And after the first time that actually happened to me, I was like, nope, not gonna listen to anybody else, man. Until they actually, show me that they can actually provide something. Remember 30k sport, long time no see. So what's gonna happen over here, guys? What's gonna happen over here right now? You can see up here that the 4 hour is still not dumping. Yes, we are going up here into the resistance up here. We still got 4 hours left, 34 minutes left on hourly. We got 4 minutes left on the 30 minutes time frame up here, but it's still not dumping. And we still again need to get above the line. We still need to get back above the line over here. We are again at the resistance. So we can definitely pull back up here and drop down. If that happens, then it's pretty much, we turn bearish, right? We can turn bearish over here. But right now, I mean, it went down over here, but it did not close. It closed high up here. It managed to get above certain moving averages. It did not just go up, fall down here, got rejected, and, started, bleeding below the moving averages and right back down again. It's actually climbing the moving averages back up again, right? So there is some kind of strength in price. And these big, that's also one thing that I just actually was thinking about. These big trends, guys, doesn't matter how you push. Let's use the week because reasons up here. These big trends towards upside, guys. Doesn't matter where you put up here. Maybe some clarification, doesn't matter. These big, very strong trends towards upside on the weekly time frame, it's not so easy to just dump them towards the downside. We are right now over here. It was very easy to dump the price down, right? We have already been bearish on the way down over here, and I don't know if you remember up here when we started going down over here, something happened up here. And before we came all the way down here, we were already telling, doing emergency videos and, saying that, this is going to dump down because it was already looking so weak in doing stuff that it's not supposed to do. On the other hand, up here, when we have these kind of bearish moves, they fail to manage to push the price down. They fail to, to push the price down, and we just go higher. So as long as we up, can manage to hold these levels up here, 20 moving average up here, and do something like this over here, I think we're gonna be good. We still need to get above the resistance level, we don't want to fall back below the support, stuff like that, right? But yeah, it looks okay. We're gonna push through. Hopefully. At the end of the day, we're gonna hopefully push through. Right now it's pulling back again, like in second it just drops down over here. Okay, let's look at what's happening with DXY, because it was looking a little bit bearish, but it's kind of trying to pump a little bit up here. But I don't really like the looking at DXY. I think because all of these moves are small time frame moves. I think the big moves are actually most interesting up here, and that's on the weekly time frame up here. Maybe even monthly. Let's see monthly time frame. Yeah, maybe even monthly time frame over here. But there is a very nice trend line over here, and this secondary trend line up here goes something like this over here. So right now it's actually going very fast towards the downside. Right now it looks like even is breaking the 20 moving average on the monthly time frame. But still, it's still 20 days left. And over here on the weekly time frame, it does seem like it's pushing still down. But I don't know how much this can actually push down. It's already been 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks that's pushing towards the downside. It's going below the support up here. It's holding support actually. Let's see up here. Oh, there is actually 2 levels up here. Oh, important levels as well. So we got 2 supports up here, very important level over here. This one and this one up here creates this important level of support. So is the DXY gonna bounce off of this support? I mean, it could do that. That means that Bitcoin maybe is gonna stop at 29k or whatnot. And you know, these guys that has 10 years of experience, they might be right, they get bragging rights, but I'm just gonna say, you know, the 10 years, 20 years does not automatically give you the skill. The confidence isn't skill identifier. So there is a fossil hands. Alts wanna explode, even the tiniest move of Bitcoin and alts pop. The market is ready for run. Yeah, that's what's getting me scared though. I'm often, you know, but I think that's, you know, bear market, you know, post-traumatic stress syndrome, PTSD, you know, post-traumatic stress. Casper, Gala USD. I didn't even see your super chat, man. Thank you, man. We're gonna check a Gala in a little bit. What I was talking about. Yeah, that's what getting me scared, because oftentimes I got this, you know, bear market post-traumatic stress syndrome. Every time I remember, like in the bear market, like when you see alts coming to this important resistance level and you are like, it's gonna break up now, this is it guys, we're gonna pump, it dumps. Every single time, guys, every single time. So right now I got, you know, this post-traumatic stress syndrome, and I'm trying not to be too hopeful of the pumps, but I do believe that in bull markets and in bullish trends, when Bitcoin is in an uptrend, when we are out of the accumulations and going towards the upside, I think and I hope that when alts come to this resistance level, that they will actually break this resistance level. So maybe this is gonna be one of the first time when we actually break the very, very important resistance levels on altcoins. Well, you know, maybe for once this is gonna be, you know, this time is gonna be different. So we gotta see that. You need some long-term pump therapy. Yeah, I need some long-term pump therapy. So yeah, I need, you know, a couple of years of bull market to forget, you know, to forget bearish times. Okay, let's check out Gala, because $5 is $5. So there is that. What's happening, Gala? Gala. It's Gala or Gala? Gala. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it is this nice over pump over here. So this bearish trend up here is pretty much done. We can pretty much conclude, you know, that much up here. I mean, there is no way that you can, you know, draw this, you know, trend up here. Now, what this move over here, it is creating this pivot point at the top up here. Right now, you're seeing this 50 moving average up here for me. So it created this very nice. I think Gala is very bullish. Well, it created this pivot point, but you know, it didn't do this move over here. So there is some kind of line up here. Maybe it's, you know, maybe this line up here. Let's see up here. There should be a secondary trend up here. Might be something like this over here, give or take. Maybe even down here. Yeah, this looks nice. So here you got the secondary trend, right? Just like Bitcoin over here. I'm gonna show you Bitcoin. Let's just remove everything up here. These are all lines. So Bitcoin had, you know, two trends before we came out here. First, it had this, you know, downtrend over here, give or take. Give or take, it doesn't matter what you draw over here. Maybe so. This is logarithmic. Yeah, we gotta go to regular chart. We got a regular chart. So there was this first trend over here, right? That Gala just broke, right? And then it started creating this secondary trend up here, right? And the secondary trend up here, I think it went something like this over here, because you can see up here it went outside and went above that. And then the third trend up here is when we broke this 25k up here at the top, right? And right now we are actually no longer going sideways, we're actually trending towards upside up here, right? But you can see that the trends actually changed over here, right? So if you look at Gala, over here, oh, that was the logarithmic chart, because logarithmic chart does look a little bit, you know, different. But we won't be looking at it. Let's go and start over again. Maybe I missed, you know. That's the problem with logarithmic chart. You think, you know. So this downtrend over here did definitely, you know, over here, you know, broke down there. You know, the secondary line broke over here. The third line up here broke somewhere up here. And then you had this downtrend over here, give or take. Could this be actually downtrend, something like this up here, give or take? See this up here, downtrend over here, and then it created this, you know, first pivot point after. So after going towards downside, it's still been going towards downside over here, but it's been curving. It's still going towards downside because it's curving. Still hasn't broken this horizontal level. Still has this, you know, still has these highs and lower highs. So it's still, you know, curving, but it's not curved all the way towards the uptrend yet, right? So right now, maybe something like this, maybe over here, give or take. Because it could be these stops up here, not this one up here, but it could be also this one. But doesn't matter. This over here creates a pivot point right now, so there is still some kind of downtrend up here. But it is creating these higher lows up here at the bottom, right? But I still think it needs to get above, you know, certain levels up here, certain tops, you know, to get, you know, to the place where the Bitcoin is right now. So it's not quite yet there, but it's very close though. It's very close. Let's look at some, you know, moving averages up here on the top. It's still below the, you know, 50 moving average on the weekly time frame, which is not actually very bullish. If you look at Bitcoin, it's above, right? So you want to be there. And over here, this last part up here is just consolidating right now. You know, the bottom might be somewhere over here, right? We could assume, but you know, it's hard to say because this is only one touch up here. But it might be some kind of triangle that's actually going inside. Let me look at some kind of, you know, indicators down here. So weekly is only at 50, so it's not doing anything. The MACD is below zero line up here, just curving, still not above zero line. Yeah, but this is very normal because still curving towards the downside over here. It's coming back to the zero line, but it's not yet above neither the 50 moving average, neither above the resistance up here. And there are no overextensions or anything like that. Let's see monthly time frame up here. You don't have anything on monthly, so it's not overextended. You know, the RSI sitting down at 50 levels, so it could do whatever it wants to do, right? It could do whatever it wants to do. MACD on the daily is also below zero line up here. It looks very close, but you know, I don't want to analyze this too much over here. But it might, no, it's over here. It doesn't go from over all the top up here. It goes somewhere up here. So this is the trend over here, and then the bottom up should be something up here. I think this is the trend. I think this is the triangle up here. The triangle doesn't go like most people believe over here. I think most people think that this is the triangle. I don't think that's the triangle. I don't think these lines are triangle. I think this is a triangle from the back up here with this peak up here and the top up here. Then you got this overextension towards downside, then you got this week up here. So these create symmetrical lines. So I think this is the triangle over here right now for Gala, give or take. It's also nicely confirming with the 200 moving average down here at the bottom. It looks like, if let's assume that this is some kind of bottom, then over here, you know, there should be some kind of binary options, right? And hopefully this continues creating higher lows. I won't say that this neither looks bearish or bullish, but it is still technically in a bearish trend. It's not like Bitcoin. Bitcoin is all the way above, right? Bitcoin is so far ahead, you know, altcoins right now, that Bitcoin has actually done what altcoins are trying to do. A lot of altcoins are trying to do. Like, it broke the trend over here. We had a horizontal level up here, so we start creating right now these. We have no longer, you know, downtrending levels. We got right now, you know, higher highs, right? Higher highs on the channel. We also got lows and higher lows, right? Right. So we've changed the direction towards the upside, but Gala has not yet changed the direction towards the upside. It could be close, it could be at bottom, you know. And when Gala starts pumping, it's gonna pump big time because, you know, these coins do tend to do that. So there is that. Thanks for the bucks, man. I appreciate it. In these bearish times, I appreciate every buck. So, Bitcoin, yeah, but still needs like 3 hours and 20 minutes, so it's really hard to say what's gonna happen next. But I don't see that much bearishness. I gotta be honest with you, I don't see that much bearishness. If bearishness comes, I will turn bearish, of course. You can even say, make a, you know, case that there is some kind of line up here, both here and up here, and I think that it goes some kind of line up here between these, something like that. I don't know. I want to see if moon will help this time. Yeah, we also got full moon. We also have full moon on the chart tomorrow. Tomorrow we are getting full moon, guys. And if you're not a believer by then, I don't know. I cannot help you, man. Tomorrow is the full moon. Full moon tomorrow. Full moon tomorrow, guys. Full moon tomorrow. So if you're not a believer, you know, if you don't believe in the moons, like, I cannot help. If you don't have enough faith that Bitcoin is gonna go up, if you don't have enough faith to believe in the moons, nothing of this is financial advice, guys. It's just my opinion. It's just entertainment only. It's just, you know, for fun. You do your money, I'll do my money, you know. But yeah, I'm not bearish. I'm definitely 100% not bearish. something I've learned my lessons, you know, a couple of times before. I've seen dumps, you know, that you know recovers quickly. Something needs to happen for me to become bearish, and you know, I need to see some weakness in the price. And right now I'm not seeing that much. Even this dump down here, pull back. You know, weakness would be pulling back up to the moving average or something like that, right? But this actually almost came above all of the moving averages, almost. So weakness right now would be some kind of, you know, dump down here and a closing down here, something like that. Maybe, you know, then we can say, okay, it starts showing a little weakness, but, you know, if it just recovers right back up, was it really a weakness or not? There's that. Okay, guys, I'm gonna leave you with that because, you know, the next close is in 3 hours, so it's, you know, a little bit, you know, a long time to wait for that. And this can actually take a little while. So I just want, you know, pop on the stream, say, you know, no emergency, no urgency. When emergency and urgency come around, we'll pop and start talking about emergency and urgency. But right now, I don't think there is any. So all chill, guys, all chill. Hex is up another 10% up here. Just kind of see. Hex is actually doing this curvature on the downside over here. Is Hex gonna pump again, guys? This thing gonna go crazy. Yeah, today I saw on Twitter that Richard brother. You see this guy? Richard's brother. Have you seen this guy, guys? This is Shane School. He's claiming to be brother of Richard from and that Richard locked him in a mental institution. He has a restraining order against their mother, and you know, Richard scammed him for Monero. Now the story is so wild that, you know, I have a hard time believing that. But you know, it's fun. Something is happening. Okay, guys, thank you for stopping by. Hit the like button on the way out. Obvious. I think people are saying that it is very important to hit the like button because of the algorithm. So from now on, everybody has to hit the like button who wants to watch the stream. Guys, I'll see you around tomorrow, same time, not same place, not same time, 9 a.m. Central European time on the dollar, and hopefully Bitcoin is above, you know, crucial levels by then. I'll also be in the chat, guys, for a little while, so, you know, do send me message there and stuff like that. Okay, guys, bye bye.